Hey guys, awesome to be here. As you can see, my sun is gone, my green grass is gone. We're back to winter in Canada, but soon the sun's going to be out. Positive degrees are coming, Easter's coming, life is changing in so many ways for all of us. And it's all about taking those steps, making new choices each and every day, and exponential growth. So let's get started. Let's do this. Let's have some coffee. And remember, it starts with the first sip. What an awesome day, guys. I am feeling on top of the world. I'm vibrating at new levels. I'm doing new things. I'm trying new things. And I'm not concerned about any outcome. I'm not concerned about whether one person watches or a million people watch or a billion people watch. It's all the same at the end of the day because I love what I'm doing each and every day. And I feel the magic of the universe. I've made that covenant with the universe. And I know, and I keep seeing endless reminders that the covenant that I've made with the universe, that it will provide me with the necessary resources, are showing itself each and every day in more and more ways. My credit limit's rising, money's coming to me in unexpected ways. I'm helping the collective. People are starting to take notice. I started this new channel because didn't want to be attached to anybody or anything that I had done up till now. I wanted to create a new way of being, a new momentum, and show the universe that I wasn't attached to what I already had. Because what I already had, though I respect it and I'm so appreciative of it, I'm not attached to that part of my life of who I was. I wanted to move forward. That's why I started the new channel. That's why I'm trying new things. That's why I'm writing the book. That's why I'm doing long form videos. That's why I'm doing short form videos. That's why I'm telling jokes sometimes. But it's all about transformation. It's all about becoming a better version of myself each and every day. And it's all about trying to inspire others to take that leap in their life. And as I do that, and as I move forward, and as I try new things, new ideas come to my head, new ways of being come to my head, new vibrational levels just skyrocket out of clear blue sky. And I know that the universe will provide me with those necessary resources. So it doesn't matter what I do on a day to day basis, as long as I surrender myself to the process and stop trying to swim upstream. Because at the end of the day, when you go with the flow, when you go with the current, when you recognize that everybody that you've ever met in this life has set you up for the here and now, where the future is filled with infinite possibilities, and you know that you've barely scratched the surface of what is possible when you realize that you're in an energetic world. Three dimensional is only our way, our mind's way of trying to process this infinite amount of energy that's around us. And it's all meaningless. And like I say, somebody was talking to me today about money and everything like that. And as I said, I have to keep constantly reminding myself that if I'm offered $1 million tomorrow, or I'm offered a penny tomorrow, which doubles in value each and every week, I'm going to take the penny because within 6 months, I'll have more than $1 million. I will be on fire with unbelievable momentum. And that's the power of exponential growth. That's the power of organic growth. And it's not about trying to convince somebody that your way of being is right. It's about speaking straight from your heart, trying new things, opening yourself up to new possibilities, because that's when you create a new future. Because so many times in my life, I found myself stuck trying to figure out a way. How can I do this? How can I show people? How can I convince people of what I'm doing? How can I make them come to my way of thinking? And I realized I don't have to. I just have to put out my way of thinking. And it doesn't matter about the production values, the quality of my videos or anything like that. I don't put on filters. You can see my nicotine stained teeth and hands. You can hear me talk about the fact that I like to drink beer. You can also hear me talk about the fact that I can get up and walk 5 or 10 miles when I used to be stuck on a couch, that I can exercise, become physically fit, even with the fact that I drink beer, smoke cigarettes, had my plantar removed, have rheumatoid arthritis, and I'm legally blind. It doesn't matter. It's all about how you perceive yourself in the day. It's not about what other people think of you. People could look at me and they say, "You're not disabled because look at you." Well, you know what? Doctors say I'm disabled. I'm okay with that because I'm not defined by what some chart says. I'm not defined by what other people think of me. I'm defined by what I do each and every day. And what I'm doing is going forward, pushing myself forward, because there's no imposter syndrome, because I'm just speaking straight from my heart. And I'm not trying to convince, I'm not trying to manipulate, I'm not trying to control other people for their energy. I'm going with the flow. I'm going with the current of the universe, and I'm loving it each and every day. I could make the choice to become a drug-addled alcoholic that smokes cigarettes and doesn't get off the couch and says, woe is me, and oh, everything's happening to me. Or I can make the choice to try new things, explore new possibilities, and live my best life. And that's what I've decided. And I've decided, and in doing so, I'm inspiring more and more people to take that plunge, look at their own life, and move forward aligned with their best way of life. Not worrying about what social dictates say you should want, not worried about what anybody thinks that you else thinks that you should do, but teaching people to fish, embracing that magic penny, and living my best life. And I'm on fire. I feel so stoked. I feel so creative because I know the universe is going to keep giving me more and more ideas. They're going to open up more and more possibilities to me. And I'm going to grasp for those opportunities instead of trying to put myself back into the box that I was in, trying to control the situation. Because at the end of the day, control is illusory. We cannot control anybody's thoughts other than our own. We have to take full, total self responsibility for each and every choice that we've made along the way and be grateful for it. Forgive everybody else for their response and their reactions to you and say, I needed that because that was just confirmation bias of some deep recessed part of my own personality. I know I'm on the right path right now. I've seen the past change. I've seen the future change. I've seen the present change. I've seen myself change, myself become more forgiving, less judgmental, less jealous, less envious, and more open to love, more open to possibility, more open to investing in myself, more open to sharing my music with the world, being creative. And the method that I use is by talking and speaking and working through my issues, doing my shadow work in front of all of you guys. And you can see the vibration change. You can see the level of excitement that's in me. I hope it's radiating through this screen. And that's what's happening each and every day. I'm pushing forward on new ways of being, and not worried about production values or who's watching or analytics or demographics, but just knowing that people are watching, people are listening, people are going to listen, and I'm manifesting that. I know manifesting is a dirty word, and people just call it woo woo and bullshit, but it's really a fundamental principle of the universe. Once you stop trying to control, once you let go of control, once you surrender to the process, enjoy what you're doing each and every day, and ask yourself not what's in it for you, but what's in it for society. How can I make society a better place? And as you do that, and know that the universe will provide you with the necessary resources to fulfill that quest, that's when you can create the magic. That's how I'm creating the magic. That's how I've gone from morbidly obese to physically fit. That's how I've gotten off the couch, unable to walk, to pushing through, slugging through, becoming undeniable, inevitable, and unstoppable. And I know that each one of us are worthy of that. I know that if you're seeing this video right now and you're still listening to me speak, you've had some of these same issues in your life, and you've made the choice to stay locked inside the box of how people around you view you instead of how you view yourself. So if I can say anything to you, you don't have to be defined about what other people think. There's a better way. Know yourself. And as you know yourself, as you learn from all the choices that you've made in life, and as you learn to accept them and forgive yourself for the decisions that you made, because they have brought you to the here and now where anything is possible, and you start making new choices each and every day, that's when you're going to create magic. That's when you're going to live a better life. So have an awesome day, guys. Like I say, tomorrow, I'm back trading my time for money for about 10 days or so. So I might be a little bit more sporadic in my posting schedule, but I'm still going to try to be here with all of you. No, I'm going to choose to be here with all of you. Just going to be little different times when I put out the videos, but I'm going to keep making those choices towards what I'm trying to create right now because I feel the momentum. I know the momentum is happening and I love what I'm doing. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'm looking forward to hearing what each one of you have to say. So, like I say, if you want to like, you want to subscribe, comment, it helps me out because it's another reminder that the universe is offering me the greatest resources. And I want to hear everyone else's success stories, everyone else's breakthroughs, because I know at the end of the day, it's all within inside of you. There's nothing that I can say to teach you anything. All I can do is live my best life, and what's inside of you is going to click and it's going to click, and it's either going to emotionally trigger you or you're going to say, yes, I agree with that. I can do that. I have the ability to do that. Look at this overweight, obese slob that's completely transformed his physical appearance, his mental well being, gone from broke, decrepit, and miserable to happy, healthy, and wealthy. It's within you guys. I know it is because I know it's within me, and there's nothing special about me. So have an awesome day, guys. Love you all, and see you on the flip side.